Hello. So let's just get real, all right? Interior designers, they can be some sassy, unpleasant, judgmental, vicious uh, group of people. Now, there is a line between having attitude that's fun and sassy and that is well meaning, and then that line that turns into what really makes that what gives interior designers a bad name. And those are some judgmental, mean, unkind, unnecessarily rude interior designers. A designer we're working with had a big win recently. And she worked with a client and she designed, this designer, the first non-franchise restaurant in a Walmart. Was it the biggest budget? No. Was there so much room for potential? Yes. But did she kill it? Absolutely. She she made the absolute most. It it looks good. It's simple, but it looks good and it feels good, getting rave responses from it. And when she was talking about it, she was she wasn't celebrating. And started to ask some questions about why, you know, why not celebrate this really, again, this feather in the cap of doing something no other designer in the US has done yet. And one of the things that she talked about was, that she wanted to do so much more, but the budget wasn't there. So it was knowing that it could have been more, but it wasn't, right? And this is what she designed, and this is what it developed into. And the next was she was like, and all the judgment from professional designers. And she's a professional interior designer. But it was an actual concern of hers of what other designers would think and the shade that they would throw when it came to what she'd created. Now, the other designers, when we were having this meeting, they're not like that. And that's not by accident. That's intentional about who we work with. But they immediately were like, no, girl. What's going to happen is these designers are going to look at it and be like, oh, okay, she did the most she could with the budget. Like they didn't have the budget. A professional is going to be able to recognize that. And a certain kind of professional interior designer is also going to celebrate this win, because a win for one interior designer is a win for all. Let me just say that again. A win for one professional interior designer is a win for all because it raises the bar when it comes to interior design, when it comes to really how others treat interior designers. And so that's why I just want to take a second and help you just give some context, because she's not the only designer who has shared this with me before about being excited about their design, but feeling like they're going to get judged, feeling like they were snubbed, not understanding why their work, which is incredible, has been featured in magazines, but didn't win their local design competition. And if you have that experience where you are in that, where you are surrounded by other designers who are not celebrating you, who are throwing shade, who are being nasty, like, ooh, why are you shopping there? Right? Any of those things. Take heart. You don't need to. You don't need those. You don't need those bees. Like, you don't need to be ugly to them. You can wish them well and send them on their way. And I want you to know that there is a community of designers who are out there who are going to celebrate you, who want to celebrate you, who are able to recognize your creativity, to be there with you, and really know that your talent and the impact you make matters. If you find yourself, again, surrounded by a group where it feels like a snotty sorority, you know what I'm talking about, then I invite you to watch this masterclass, this presentation on the 5 shifts for increasing your business to a thriving 6 figures so that you can overcome this group of naysayers that you might be surrounded by and start to surround yourself with designers who are at the level that you deserve, again, who celebrate you, who have clients that you would love to work with, and so you have referrals, and where it's all good. Because this underbelly of interior designers, it is bad, and it's not necessary. It is true that Dolly Parton says it takes all kinds to make this world. She is not wrong. And I want you to know that, again, you can wish those designers well on their way because you are not alone, even if you feel like it right now. So go ahead and watch the presentation, start really to get some perspective, and start elevating, because life is too short to hang out with people who are no bueno. Take care. Bye.